Dude, this one I'm really, really excited about now, too. So, coming home to Stoney's TCM Museum of Minnesota is something special from a company called Lunchmeat. And I actually, if you're a fan of the show and you follow me on Facebook, I'm always posting all these new pre-orders and things, that I'm not affiliated with or anything. Just me as a fan of the show, or, of the franchise. When something dope comes out, I'm always popping it on there. So whether you're I guess here's the best thing to say is if you like following the show, make sure you're on all the different outlets that I'm posting on. Primarily following the YouTube channel now, so you won't ever miss the streams. But make sure you're following me on the Space Corps podcast Facebook, because that's where I day to day still post everything. So you're going to be caught up with the latest, greatest that's coming out in the TCM world. At least it's on my radar. Dude, shout out to the Space Cadet Nation for always fucking sending me messages and pictures. And, hey, did you hear this is coming out? Because sometimes I didn't, man. But anyway, this one right here. So if we have a little bit of a story time, if some of y'all recall recently, just coming back in the headlines again was the All American Massacre, which I've got a dope All American Massacre poster, thanks to Gilly, that I had signed by Bill Moseley at the Crypticon back September. But dude, that thing it became, it's like a freaking a piece of TCM folklore now. Is the All American Massacre? Toby Hooper's son. He had Bill Moseley in it. It's this unfinished movie that they were starting to do, and it was kind of had Chop Top back in it, and then it got scrapped. It was never came to life. Was never edited down. But then all of a sudden, some bits and pieces of this exist online, and then this dude put up on eBay all these fucking slide cards and all this shit, and so you actually got to see what Leatherface looked like in that movie and like all this really sweet shit. But that caused some stir and kind of kicked up that whole topic again for a little while, and then it was made a point that there was actually a documentary that was made on the All American Massacre, and just that whole idea of it just being this kind of this urban legend almost, but it's a real thing. So anyway, with that documentary, the people, and I want to get their names right here, because I always love to give the shout out to the right people. This is Anti-Hero Productions. Anyway, I'll put a link in the YouTube channel here as to where you can find this and everything. It's up. I believe it's up on YouTube, and if not, it's up on like Tubi and stuff like that. You can find it for free. But anyway, so what they did, they went with Lunchmeat, and they came out with a VHS pre-order for the All American Massacre. This is the documentary on it. Okay, I want to make this clear. This is not the All American Massacre movie. That does not exist in a full an edited down format. So just so certain people that are not too interested in it, you understand what I'm saying by this. So this is a documentary by Edward Payson. So what did survive and what is left of the film? A great play on the original slang or quote for there. So rewind or die. I love that. Anyway, it's an old school VHS head right there. Be kind, rewind, you motherfuckers. But in search of the All American Massacre, the Lost Texas Chainsaw film, baby. So the ultimate Texas Chainsaw Massacre fam documentary, exploring the obscure history of the lost 1999 film, The All American Massacre. So again, this was just a fucking amazing thing that they did with Lunchmeat. It was coming out with this because it's just, for any of you physical media collectors, dude, I mean, the cover of it alone is beautiful. The backside is really good too. I know there's some glare, but you guys should really check this out. I think it's like an hour, and actually it probably tells me right here, 70 minutes for this documentary. It's fucking amazing, dude. A documentary team delves into one of the horror's greatest mysteries, the Lost Texas Chainsaw Massacre spin-off, the All American Massacre. Meant to be released in the year 2000, the film vanished without a trace, sparking decades of speculation, rumors, and urban legends, motherfucker. I threw in the motherfucker. Now there's a mission. Now they're on a mission to uncover the truth. Could some of the stories be more than just legend? This documentary looks for answers. So anyway, that's what this is. But dude, fucking Bill Moseley's in it. Dude, they had Buckethead. If any of my fucking music friends, Buckethead played Leatherface in there. Him and Mosley, they're homies. It's a really interesting thing that they got going on right now. So anyway, this was from Lunchmeat. I'm sure you can probably still get them. I'm assuming so. So just look for them on. I'm on, brother, but I just can't comment, homie. Trying to get on my phone, but I'm there. Mr. Guy, I love you, brother. We're going to get you set up with a YouTube account so you can add into the tickle nuts in the comments and all that type of shit, brother. But regardless, I love you for the support. I thank you for everything you ever fucking do, man. You are just one of the most true goddamn homies. Shout out to Guy Durham. Everybody knows who he is, but... So, yeah, right now, guys, that's fucking dope. So, again, if you are interested in this and you can't find it, reach out to me. I'll send you a link. Or, like I say, go on the Space Corps Facebook page. Look through the posts. It's not too damn long ago. I know I put a lot of TCM shit up there, but you'll find the link as well there. So, excellent addition. I'm super pumped about it. And it was cheap. Whatever it was, the pre-order price, it was $15, $20, $30, something. You know, it was definitely within a very manageable, type of fucking price range. So dope, man. All right. And then what else did they throw in here too? So they did a Reanimator. They got a little postcard that they threw in with it, all the swag, and then we got some stickers. All I Want for Christmas is VHS. Dig it, baby. And even got one more here too, and that is, I don't like to ding up my stickers. VHS Forever, and then it's got the Lunchmeat logo back on there. So there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, any of my VHS collectors, you're going to want one of those for your TCM collection. Trust me, baby. Trust me. Space Corps goes orbiting by. Harvest moon in the